RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. And Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill.
For Roxana, that's going to be Vandiver, Gentry, Sheets, Hartnett, and Gleaner. And a couple of seniors for the Shells in that starting lineup. Sheets and Hartnett, really the heart and soul of the team this year. Matt Hartnett missed some time, though, with that injury to the hand, and so did their sharpshooter, Trace Gentry. And Gentry missing some time, but he's back. Not only back, but now he's back in the starting lineup. So we'll see about Gentry and Hartnett. Sheets, solid lately, too. The senior rolling right along. The other guards, Blake Vandiver and Zach Gleaner. Gleaner, only a freshman, but he has had a nice year, too, for Coach Mark Briggs and the Roxana Shells. And Shells starting five being announced right now.
So really, Brent, you figure the Shells have had to struggle to just survive without some of their better players, and yet they're still 12-8, and they've played all those road games. So they have a lot of arrows pointing in good directions for them now. They're back at home this week. They've got two of their better players back. So they've done a good job of surviving against some pretty good obstacles that you'd have to think that they have to be pleased with where they are at the moment.
Well, the big scorers to watch tonight. Charlie Sheets for Roxana, about 17 points per game, also averaging 8 rebounds a game. Hartnett also 8 rebounds a game, and Hartnett at about 12 points per game. John Batts, B-A-T-T-S, Batts at 15 points per game for Metro East Lutheran. He is out there as a starting five player for Coach Tim Reeb, R-E-E-B, Reeb. And John Batts wears number 3, little guard, but he's a good shooter and a hustler and a good player too. They'll also start Jason Johnson, Kobe Crone, Paul Klarich, and Dumont will also get the start here tonight as well. And the tipped out of bounds by Roxana, Metro East Lutheran ball. And Jace Dumont, Kobe Crone, Paul Klarich, John Batts, and Jason Johnson, the starting five for the Knights, who wear their green trimmed in the white and gold, the green and gold with the basketball.
Take a look at Batts, their leading scorer, and just the size of him, you have to think he probably gets a lot of his points outside the arc.
He missed one as he went inside. He's a 5'11 junior. And he missed it from the baseline, and back comes Gleaner, the freshman for Roxana. Looking down low, and he finds Blake Vandiver for some help here. So Vandiver has the basketball, and Hartnett is high and Sheets is low, and they like the high-low game. Instead, Gentry for 3. He missed it. Rebound Sheets, and he lays it in. Charlie Sheets for 2.
Nobody there to box out that time, and Sheets with a good job. Now Roxana with a steal.
Turnover, here comes Gentry, hands to Vandiver, lays it in. Blake Vandiver makes it 4-0, Roxana. Quickly, the Shells with a little jump in their step here. Vandiver, the 5'8 sophomore guard with a bucket. Sheets had a bucket too, and Charlie Sheets, 6'5 senior. Here's a baseline shot missed. Metro East with the offensive rebound. Put back no good by Crone. Gleaner the other way for Coach Mark Briggs and the Shells, who lead it early. Here's Sheets into the lane. Left hand, good. Sheets, a quick double team coming there, but Sheets put it in again.
Well, this could be a big night in the paint for Sheets, and Metro East Lutheran is going to take a quick timeout.
Coach Tim Reeb, knowing that he doesn't have much to match up with a big man like that. And then you add Hartnett, who's also 6'5", and they can run the floor. Different type players. Sheets likes to play around the basket. Hartnett will play anywhere, and he likes to run the break and rebound and pass the ball. But Hartnett coming back around out of that injury as well. And when you look at Metro East, Jason Johnson is a sophomore. He's 6'3", They also have Paul Klarich at 6'3", a senior. But again, Roxana with a couple 6'5" players in there, and they're both seniors. Roxana with 3 seniors on the roster. The other one is Jordan Brown, a guard coming off the bench. And here's Batts with the basketball. Down to the corner. 3-ball, and it's up and in. Quickly there, Jace Dumont with a 3. Dumont hits the tray and cuts that lead down to 6-3. Roxana breaking the press, but it's tipped out of bounds, and they say out on Charlie Sheets, and it's going to go the other way on the Roxana turnover. Coach Mark Briggs of Roxana, Coach Tim Reeb of Metro East, and the Knights have the basketball. Here comes Metro East Lutheran up the floor. Roxana in their white home uniforms, trimmed in a lot of red, a little bit of blue as well. Gentry almost had the steal. Skip pass it goes. Baseline jumper is missed. Rebound Gentry out to Vandiver. Shells have it on the move. 5:40 to go. First quarter, 6-3 Roxana. Here's Hartnett with it. Skip pass to Gentry, but it goes into the bleachers, and Hartnett with a turnover.
That one had about 4 feet too much skip on it.
4 feet? That's about right.
Second row of the bleachers, I calculate 2 feet per row.
There you go. Out of bounds, way out of bounds, and it goes to the Knights, and here's Batts, number 3, driving in, kicking it to number 11. That's Klarich, and a double dribble turnover on the Knights. It's going to go right back to the Shells here, who have their starting 5 in there. Vandiver, Gentry, Sheets, Hartnett, and Gleaner. Gentry with the basketball here. The guards are young for Roxana. The post players are seniors. Here's Sheets to Hartnett, but
with 6-0 lead. And they're going to have to take better care of the basketball. They're going to let Metro East right back into this. It's 6-3 now.
you look at Roxana's guards. One's a freshman, 2 sophomores, and then the 2 seniors down low. And here's a foul on one of those seniors now, it looks like. Actually, I thought it was going to be Sheets, but I think it's Gentry instead with his first. On the drive into the lane by number 11, Klarich, the 6'3" senior. Klarich puts the free throw in. It's 6-4, Roxana. He averages 9.5 points per game. 2 for 2, it's 6-5. Roxana's lead is down to 1. And the Shells facing the press again with those young guards bringing it up the floor. Gleaner to Hartnett, down to Sheets, back out to Hartnett for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Gentry tipped it out of bounds, and it's going to go to Metro.
And the press really hasn't bothered the young guards with these turnovers. They've occurred after they've gotten the ball down into the post, and they've been being thrown away by the bigger guys trying to use that interior game. So the guards are doing a good job, at least so far, against that press.
Out to the three-point line. Now Klarich, free throw line. Kicks it out to the top of the key. The 3 is missed by Dumont, and it went back in. Off the back iron, popped high into the air, and hits a 3. And Dumont has 2 trays already now.
We talked about the turnovers and Roxana letting the Knights hang around. Now all of a sudden, the Knights have the lead.
8 points in a row. They lead it 8-6. Vandiver with a missed shot. Metro East turns it over, though. Hartnett with a steal to Gentry. Gentry is fouled on the floor. He made the shot, but he was fouled by Klarich as the whistle came early. And each team with 1 team foul now. That one goes on number 11 for the Knights, Klarich. To the corner, Gleaner, out to Gentry now. He'll try a 3. Good. Trace Gentry with a 3 to put the Shells back on top. Their first 3 of the ball game tonight. Bats the other way, misses a jumper. Rebound Klarich off the top of the backboard. He missed it at the front of the rim. Hartnett the other way.
The top of the backboard is usually out of bounds, isn't it?
Sometimes. They decided not this time. Gleaner to Vandiver, over to Gentry. He'll try another 3. This one's off the mark. Sheets with a follow. It's good. Charlie has 3 buckets now.
You can be pretty confident when you're an outside shooter with taking a shot for the Shells when they've got that rebounding strength underneath in both Sheets and Hartnett.
Here's a drive by Batts, and he's fouled on the move by Vandiver, as Roxana will bring a couple of subs in, including Jordan Brown, the senior, and number 44, Chance Foss, a sophomore guard, coming in. So another young player into the game. Out to the three-point line. Good again. It's number 12 again, Dumont, and have to start guarding him at the three-point line. He's got 3.
He has 9 of the night's 11.
3 threes, and we're tied 11-11 now. Here's Gentry to Brown. Jordan Brown, the senior, into the game. Down to Gentry. Gentry out to Gleaner. Top of the key 3. Nope. Missed it. Tipped up. No. Brown there. Jordan Brown lays it in.
Persistence paid off that time for the Shells as they just kept after the loose ball. Got 3 different offensive rebounds and finally able to put one in.
Couple of Knights going to check in off the bench for Coach Tim Reeb in a moment. 13-11. Roxana with a lead. 2:25 remaining first quarter. Here's a drive inside. Missed. Rebound the other way as Crone missed the bucket. Back comes Foss, number 44, Chance Foss. Now Brown to Sheets, off of Charlie Sheets and out of bounds. The Knights bring Lucas Hackman into the game, and a big man, Logan Anson, 6'3" senior, comes in off the bench. CM girls, CM boys, both playing tonight. We'll keep you updated on that. Here's a missed shot underneath by the Knights. Rebound the other way. Connor Wallace missed that shot, number 25. Here's Gleaner in the corner, back to Gentry. Roxana ball. Charlie Sheets outside the lane. Now Gentry in the corner for 3. Nope. Missed it. Rebound. Batts the other way. Bounce
nice
pass on the break. Missed it, though.
That's twice the last 2 possessions. Batts has made a great pass, and the Knights unable to finish.
John Batts with a bounce there to Lucas Hackman. And on the fly, too hard off the glass, and he missed it. And then back at midcourt, a foul on Dumont. His first foul for Metro East, and their second team foul. 2 team fouls each way. Coming up on 8 o'clock here on this Tuesday night, and we're in Shell Country tonight. Jeff Alsman and Brent Berkland with you. Our engineer, Brian Hennigan. Trace Gentry with the basketball now. To Chance Foss. Timeout, Roxana. Coach Briggs would like a timeout with 1:16 to go. First quarter, 13-11. Shells by 2. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Mentioned CM girls playing Marquette tonight at the Carrollton Girls Tournament. CM led Marquette at halftime 32-18. They end up winning the game 65-28. The Eagles over the Explorers tonight. Here's a backdoor cut by Gleaner from Foss, and Gleaner lays it in. 5 different Shells have scored here in the first quarter. It's 15-11. 1 minute to go in the first. Underneath, blocked away by Hartnett, and then a foul is called. And I guess it was on somebody besides Hartnett who got the block up high, but down low, Foss with a foul. So his first. 15-11, the Shells with the lead.
When the whistle went off, Hartnett right away looked at him and said, I wasn't even near him. I just reached out and swatted the ball, but Foss with a little too much contact with the body, apparently. And now, what do we have? A line violation?
Lane violation on Metro East. They missed the first free throw. It was Christian Roderick, number 24, and then the second free throw will also count as a miss, or really no shot, I guess. So they come up empty there at the free throw line. Here's Roxana. Gleaner in the corner. 3, nope. Rebound, Metro East down by 4, 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Underneath, shot blocked away. Gentry has it. Shells ball.
How about Claridge trying to take that end to end after the rebound?
Foss, left hand, no good. Missed the scoop shot. Metro ball, 20 seconds left. First quarter winding down to the baseline. It's Hackman. He'll back it up to Roderick. Now Hackman again, 8 seconds left, first quarter. Roxana 15, Metro East 11. The Knights from the free throw line, a running shot off the glass, no good by Roderick at the free throw line. And that's the end of the first quarter with Roxana leading 15-11 after 1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
The turnovers kind of hurt Roxana. They were off to a good start getting the ball inside, getting some offensive putbacks as well. And then they started going to the outside shot, which was longer rebounds, and it's given Metro East a chance to cash in on some of those defensive rebounds and start their transition game the other way.
Vandiver with the basketball. Roxana sharing the basketball too. Here's Sheets underneath. Got away from his man. Missed it though. Left it short there at the rim. Back the other way comes Claridge. Randy Skiff is into the game for Roxana, number 23. Right now, Metro East ball, and it's John Batts. Batts again at 15 points per game. He didn't score there in the first quarter. Free throw line jumper off the back iron, no good. Sheets with a rebound to Gleaner. Roxana ball up by 4. Here's Gleaner, give and go, blocked away. Hartnett to Gleaner. Give and go, and it's still Roxana ball. Shells looking for win number 13 on the year. They're 12-8. Gleaner under the Roxana basket. Alley-oop pass to Hartnett, down to Sheets. Sheets with a turnaround, no good. Knights basketball the other way. Batts will fire left side. He missed it. No good on the 2 there. Here's Vandiver. Roxana ball to Hartnett. Leans in, blocked away. Hartnett wanted a foul. Hartnett trying to force things there, but tipped out. Shells will throw it in. Out to Vandiver on the inbounds pass. 6:45 to go. Gleaner in the corner. 3 ball. He missed it from the left corner again. Metro ball.
Well, Gleaner's not afraid to fire it up till he hits, is he?
Put it up. Batts to the front of the rim. Missed another one. Skipped the other way, and Batts reaching in with a foul, his first. And so, Metro East Lutheran still at 11 points. Roxana still with 15, and Trace Gentry into the game for Gleaner.
It's interesting how Roxana has kind of gone away from that high post, kick it in, kick it back out kind of offense that they started with. They've just been launching the outside bombs here lately, and they haven't been making many of them.
And Charlie Sheets has missed a couple inside now all of a sudden. He has 3 buckets with 6 points, but maybe he'll get going again too. Well, they dump it to him. Here's Sheets, layup good. Had the man on his hip, and he spun to the basket, laid it in.
And that looked a lot more like the offense Roxana started this game with.
Sheets has 8 points. Down low, Metro will throw it away. Batts trying for a baseline bounce pass, but he threw it out of bounds. Roxana Getting it going here early with Charlie Sheets, who averages 17 points per game. He's a senior. Vandiver lost it, bats with a steal, and Vandiver fouled him after he lost the ball. 2 on Blake Vandiver now. And he leaves, and Chance Foss will check in. 5:43 to go, first half. Just after 8 o'clock, we continue live here from Roxana High School. They throw it to the wing, and the Knights with another turnover. They got to be around 10 turnovers already. 17-11, Shells by 6. .525 to go. Hartnett inside, no good. Sheets with a rebound, up and in. Charlie's got 10. Charlie Sheets on the offensive glass and has a handful of rebounds already, too, with those 10 points. Now to the corner, 3-ball, good. Dumont again, left corner.
Well, as hot as he is, I think I'd give him a shot every time down.
I think so, too. Dumont averaging, well, not in double figures, but doing it tonight. He averages 6.5 points per game. Foss into the lane, missed it, rebound, Metro East. Dumont hitting 31% from the three-point line. Bats with a long 2, left wing, no good. Skiff with the Roxana rebound. Up to Foss, Roxana leading 19-14. It's a 5-point lead. Left side, Gentry into Sheets, knocked away. Roxana hustling back for it, though, and Gentry in the corner to Foss. 3, no good. Rebound, Knights. Knights the other way. Into the corner, Dumont again. Missed a 3. They get the offensive rebound, though. Up and in. It drops in off the rebound. Jason Johnson for 2.
His first points, and a long rebound goes over the Roxana player to the Metro East player for the putback.
A lot of 3s that are missed will give you long rebounds. Here's Hartnett. Fires. No good. Sheets with a follow, and Sheets puts it in again. 6 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter for number 15, Charlie Sheets. 21-16, Roxana. 3.5 to go, first half. At halftime, we're scheduled to be joined by Lady Shell's leading scorer, Maddie Shareka, for a quick interview. We'll talk to her about last night's win for the Roxana girls. Shot from the wing, Hartnett with a miss, Metro East with a rebound.
Hartnett a little upset with himself there for not following his shot as that rebound came right back at him. He was already heading down the floor.
3 subs for each team getting ready to check in, and they will now because there's a foul on Skiff of Roxana, and that'll be his first. Team foul number 5. And here come the subs. Vandiver, Brown, Gleaner back in. They'll stay in there with Gentry and Sheets. Well, Foss too. There's 6 players in there for Roxana. And Foss will lead. So it's Gleaner, Gentry, and Vandiver. Sheets and Brown. Jordan Brown back in. Metro East ball, though, with 2:55 to go. Second quarter. On the left wing. Down to the baseline. Claridge gives it up. The three-pointer is missed there by Connor Wallace. Rebound, Roxana. 2:40 to go. Second quarter. Here's Gentry. He's open left side. Good! Swish for Gentry. He's got 2 threes.
And the lead now 8 points for the Shells.
Gentry with a tray, and he makes it 24-16. Free throw line jumper, Dumont missed it. Tipped around, still loose. Metro East ball. Here's a 3, and it's Dumont again. Dumont has hit another one.
15 points now of the 19 for the Knights.
According to the stats, Sheets inside, missed it, but he was fouled. It shows Dumont with 16 threes all year long.
He's been saving them up.
I guess he has. 5 trays in the first half for Dumont. Sheets at the free throw line. Missed the first free one. That foul was on number 33, Logan Anson, a senior. Charlie Sheets, the senior, misses both free throws, so 24-19, Roxana. Metro East ball, they have it, and here's Dumont on the left side, guarded by Vandiver. Pass was a bad one to Sheets. Sheets with a layup, it's good. He took it end to end after the steal. Timeout, Metro East with 1:38 to go till halftime. Roxana's lead is 7, 26-19. Second quarter, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
We're back at it here. Roxana and Metro East Lutheran. Jeff Alsman and Brent Birkland back with you on the Big Z. It's boys Riverbend basketball tonight. Roxana 26, Metro East 19. And Metro East with the basketball here. And coming up after the game again, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game.
Bit of a delay here. I think they have some spilled water in front of the Metro East bench.
Appears that way. Maybe no towels available. Gonna have to find one around school here. That may take a while.
I think Jeff Welker just went to look for one.
Oh, leave it to him.
Somebody has a towel.
1:38 to go here in the first half.
It's a small towel. Hope the puddle's not very big.
It's big enough.
It's a hand cloth.
A little dish
They
rag.
may have to go wring that out and come back a second time.
They might. We could take another break. 26-19, Roxana. And the Shells have Brown, Gleaner, Gentry, Vandiver, and Sheets on the floor. Now Vandiver leaving as Chance Foss checks in for him. And the referees...
I'm not sure he can leave until they put the ball in play, can they?
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Well, now they're going to go back to the scorer's table, and maybe he was in already. They keep track of that over there.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
They're going to let him play anyway.
There you go. Let him go. And the Knights have the ball with 1:30 remaining till halftime here. John Batts with the ball. To the baseline it goes. Short shot, missed. Got his own rebound, though. Connor Wallace gives it to the baseline. Batts with another miss, and he's still cold here at Roxana. Gentry with it for the Shells to Charlie Sheets. Sheets out to Jordan Brown, wide open, missed the shot. Foss, though, with the offensive rebound. Now Gentry, left side. Gentry looks to the baseline. Inside, they throw it away. Metro ball. 50 seconds now till halftime. Down to the corner, Dumont misses this one. He was short, rebound, Roxana. Shells get the ball tipped out of bounds by the defense, so Roxana ball on the sideline. They lead by 7 here. Carrollton Girls Tournament going on this week, and here's Gleaner, good and one. Backdoor cut again, and Gleaner scores again.
Well, that worked so well the first time. The Shells said, we'll go back to that. That's a pretty play.
And so a foul on Metro East. They'll put it on the board as Hackman, number 22's first foul.
It's not a good last name for a basketball player, is
No.
it?
He did some hacking there. Hackman with his first foul, and Gleaner at the line misses the free throw. Jordan Brown knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to go to Metro East. Roxana won the JV game tonight. Shells 68. Metro East 52 in the junior varsity game. Roxana a winner, 68-52. And here in the varsity game, they lead just before halftime, 28-19. Charlie Sheets leading the way. He had 6 in the first quarter, 8 more in the second quarter. He's got 14. The lead is 9. Metro East ball. John Batts has it outside, driving in, kicked away. 4.8 seconds to go, and the Knights have turned it over again.
Batts has not had the kind of first half he would have liked to have had here in Roxana.
Averaging over 15 a game. Here's Gentry off the inbounds. Long three at the buzzer. No good. He missed it, and it is halftime, and our score is Roxana 28, Metro East Lutheran 19. 28-19, the Shells on top. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black? We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you Kasasa?
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Back to Roxana High with Jeff Alsman. Brent Berkland back with you here. And 28-19. Roxana boys leading Metro East Lutheran here. Joined at halftime a moment ago by Maddie Shareka, one of the fun players to watch around the Riverbend. You saw her against the Oilers when she had 32, Jeff.
Boy, she was just unstoppable in that game, scoring from everywhere, and good ball handler, knows how to get open. And the Shells, once they found out she was hot, they weren't shy about getting her the basketball.
And last night, too, when she scored 18 points, and Roxana beat Waterloo Jabot last night, 51-41 in girls basketball. Now we're underway in the third quarter here in boys basketball as Hartnett with a steal, but then he rolled onto the ground, and that is a turnover, a traveling called on Roxana after the steal.
That's a true turnover, because that's exactly what he did. If he'd gone down and stayed put, it wouldn't have been traveling, but when he turned over, that was a turnover. The traveling call, and it was a turnover.
You got it. Batts gives it on the wing here. Metro ball, and Crone with it, back to Batts. Batts scoreless. Three goes up and in, though, for Claridge. And Metro trying to stay in the game with the 3 balls. As they have 6 threes now in the game. 28-22. Roxana's lead is 6. Gentry with it on the left side. Back out to Gleaner. Zach Gleaner driving to the right. Back to the top, and Trace Gentry now to Hartnett. Matt Hartnett looking for Sheets. Instead, Vandiver to Gentry. Now down to Sheets. Lost his man. Missed the shot, though, underneath.
He wanted to pass that ball to Hartnett. He got caught in between. Realized he wasn't open and had to go on up with the shot, and then was short with it.
Here's Dumont being guarded by Gleaner at the 3-point line now. And they're keeping an extra eye or two on number 12 now after those 5 threes in the first half. Here's a pass underneath. Good hustle by Vandiver. Jump ball called. The arrow going to go to Roxana. It's going to be a Metro East turnover as Vandiver with some great hustle there. CM beating Marquette again tonight in the Carrollton girls basketball tournament. CM winning on the girls' side. CM losing at home tonight in boys basketball. More on that in a moment here. Breeze Mater Dei was playing in Bethalto in boys basketball tonight. Here's a steal. Metro East will come the other way. Crone all the way down. Scoop shot good. It's a 4-point game.
Well, he had to do a good job of avoiding Hartnett, who was coming back on defense, a bigger player than Crone, but that shovel shot's hard to defend. You don't expect it.
28-24. Roxana by 4. They had a 9-point lead at halftime just a couple of minutes ago, and now 5:52 to go, third quarter, and Roxana ball under their basket. The ball was tipped out of bounds. Into Sheets, out to Vandiver, top of the key.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I could have sworn that I heard Mark Briggs, the coach, yell out for his offense, Omaha.
Not Omaha.
Can't be Omaha in basketball. No, that's reserved for football only, isn't it?
Football only. Metro with a turnover, layup good, and that's going to be a timeout for Roxana because the Knights are on the move. 28-26. Dumont with a layup. He finally has a 2 instead of a 3, and he has 17 points.
That went from Omaha to, oh my goodness, I need a timeout, because it's a 2-point game all of a sudden.
Bang, bang, bang. 7-0 run to start the third quarter here. Roxana's lead is now 28-26 here, and Sheets with still 14 points, and Roxana still with those 28 points they had at halftime. Well, the CM boys were home tonight, but they lost to Mater Dei 48-43. 48-43, Mater Dei with the win there on the boys' side. The girls again winning at the Carrollton tournament, 65-28 over Marquette. In the quarterfinals, CM the number 1 seed at the Carrollton tournament. 5:20 to go, third quarter here. Roxana ball. Out of the timeout, Hartnett with it, down to Sheets. Double team, Sheets Off the window, no good. Rebound, Knights. They could tie the game. Here they come again, and it's an offensive foul as Gentry took the charge. Crone barreling in there.
Well, I got to say, I don't know that he even really touched Gentry. I think that was some good acting. Gentry might have bought one that time.
So Crone with his first foul. And it's going to go the other way to Roxana now. Vandiver with it. Over the timeline and over the big red Roxana R at midcourt. Out to the three-point line. Gentry's three. No good. Rebound, Metro East. And now a foul is called. A technical foul is called on Sheets after he missed the shot. I think he thought he was fouled and had some words for the ref.
So is it a foul on the rebound and a technical, or just the technical?
I think just the technical there. So Sheets gets his first foul of the game. Free throw, no good for number 11, Claridge. He'll shoot another one. And the free throw is good. The technical free throw makes it 28-27, Roxana. So Roxana a little frustrated, flustered for sure as Sheets. No good. Batts no good there as Batts misses again. Back comes Vandiver to Gentry. Roxana's lead is down to 1 point. Gleaner left side gives to Sheets. Going to work again, and he's fouled this time under the basket. Foss is going to check in for the Shells, but first we have a foul on number 30, Jason Johnson here. Charlie Sheets at the free throw line. In the air and good. 15 now for Sheets. And finally they stop that run. Roxana stopping the Metro East run here in the third quarter. It was up to 8-0 run, but Sheets with 2 free throws, 2 for 2. So he makes it 30-27. Roxana with the lead. Metro East tries the right wing, and it's Batts. Out to the top, Dumont fires, 3, no, short. Rebound Vandiver the other way. Quickly up the floor, Vandiver's shot blocked away. Metro ball. Knights the other way, into the lane. It pinballs around and goes right to Johnson, who laid it in. Jason Johnson for 2. 30-29, Roxana by 1. Again, the Shells are 0-3 on their home court this year. Only 3 games have been played here for the boys. Sheets with a miss, got his own rebound, and he was fouled at the front of the rim.
I think that's going to be on Johnson again.
His second foul. And Sheets at the line again in a 1-point game. Free throw is short, no good.
I'm going to check my glasses. I thought that went in.
Nothing but net.
It was
the
that.
front of the net.
Front of the net.
Sheets up, and this one drops through, 31-29.
Well, what are we, about 100 yards away from that basket from here?
It's a long way away, indeed.
It'd be at least a 6 or 7 pointer.
31-29, Roxana by 2. Third quarter. 3:15 to go. Batts inside, knocked away by Foss. And now they're going to call a foul on Foss. I thought it was
delayed, wasn't it?
Out of bounds, I thought, but instead a foul on Foss. Batts to the line. John Batts. Free throw, no good. He's got to be wondering what's going on here tonight.
Brown's going to check back into the game for Hartnett.
Hartnett hasn't got it going tonight either. He's got 0
and
points.
Hansen is going to relieve Johnson.
3:13 to go, third quarter. Here's Batts. This one rolls in. 1-point game again. Batts 1 for 2 to make it 31-30. Roxana with a 1-point lead. We'll be back here Friday night. The Shells taking on the Carlinville Cavaliers. How about those Cabbies? Here's a pass out high, knocked away, and it's a jump ball. The arrow going to Metro East. Turnover, Roxana will lose the ball. 31-30, Shells hanging on to the lead. They led by 9 at halftime, but boy, this third quarter, they don't have a field goal, Roxana. They have 3 free throws.
That was a quick breather. Johnson comes right back in for Anson.
Inside it goes, left hand, up and in to give Metro East the lead now as number 11, Claridge, will score. And now a whistle and a foul is called on a bump there by Dumont. His second foul. How about this quarter? 13-3, Metro East.
Certainly much different than the first half.
First half, Roxana had quarters of 15 and 13. They have just 3 free throws here in the third quarter right now, though. Here's Foss on the left side, gives to Vandiver, baseline. Out to Foss again. Vandiver down to Sheets, lost his man. Sheets missed it off the glass, and then Foss with a reach-in foul.
That'll be number 3, I think.
Chance will pick up his third. And Dumont going to check in. Gleaner going to check in. Skiff 2 for Roxana. Foss out. Jordan Brown out. Roxana now has Skiff, Vandiver, Gleaner, Gentry, and Sheets. Small lineup except for Charlie Sheets now. Metro East basketball, 2:07 to go, third quarter. Here's Claridge trying to find some room. Nice little bounce pass. Shot missed there at the front of the rim, though.
Boy, Johnson would like to have that one back.
Jason Johnson missed a bunny. Here's Skiff the other way. No good. Off balance. Back come the Knights. All the way down. Dumont has his shot blocked away by Gentry.
That was with some force. That almost got up to here.
Up to the 4th or 5th row. Inside Claridge, turnaround, good! Paul Claridge, the senior, with a bucket. What a third quarter he's had.
He's in double figures now.
8 points in the quarter. 10 in the game. Here's Sheets. Hands it off. Roxana now trailing 34-31. Sheets traveled as he made his drop step, his power move, the pivot foot. Traveling. Hartnett back into the game for Skiff. Here comes Metro East as they try to keep the momentum here, stay on a run in this third quarter. After the game, Armungadas, Stalton Toyota, player of the game. 1:05 remaining, third quarter. And to the wing it goes. The Knights have the basketball. They throw it to Hackman. Now to the top. John Batts will look at the clock. And Batts, the junior guard, will back it up. 40 seconds left. Third quarter. Roxana trailing by 3 to Metro East Lutheran. Metro East just beat East Dalton Wood River over the weekend. Beat the Oilers at the Litchfield tournament. Inside, wide open, layup good, Jason Johnson. And the Knights keep it up here in the third quarter. They lead by 5 now. 12 seconds left, third quarter. Shells need a bucket here to finish off the third. They don't have a field goal in the third quarter. Here's Hartnett, he's on the move. And he missed it, but he was fouled with 2.3 to go. Well, Hartnett put his head down, his shoulder down, and he was headed to the hole there. Foul is going to be on the Knights. It's going to be on Claridge. Free throw is good by Hartnett, his first point of the game. That's hard to believe. Tries to get the Shells to within 3, and no, he missed it. Rebound Batts from midcourt. He fires off the glass, no good. And after 3 quarters, now the Knights with a lead, 36-32 here in Roxana. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Metro East outscores Roxana in that third quarter, 17-4, and they now lead by 4, 36-32 over the Shells as we go to the fourth quarter now. Jeff Alsman, Brent Birkeland back here at Roxana High School. We have a foul, illegal screen away from the ball there at the top. It's going to go on Matt Hartnett now.
That'll be his first, I think.
Hartnett will pick up the foul away from the ball. Team foul number 4 for Roxana. Metro with 5 team fouls, so keep that in mind as we start the fourth quarter.
And Foss, the only player with more than 2, so foul's really not an issue right now.
Dumont looking underneath, finds a teammate. Hackman skips it to Batts. Baseline Batts, missed the jumper. Underneath, Gleaner undercuts Dumont, and Gleaner on the rebound with a foul. That'll be his first. 36-32, the Knights lead the Shells here. Inside it goes, an easy layup off the inbounds. Jason Johnson. Johnson with 2 more, he's got 8. And Dumont has definitely found some help on the score sheet here in the second half. Gentry with a miss. Rebound, Vandiver. Roxana will keep it alive, and they trail 38-32. Here's a steal, though. Roxana will lose it. Bats the other way. Glass, no. Rebound, Gentry. Roxana ball. And they travel at the top of the key as they had a 5-on-2 or a 5-on-3.
2, actually.
A couple of Knights were stuck back here behind the basket, but the Knights have the ball with 6:50 to go. 38-32, Metro East.
Foss comes back in for Gleaner. Foss, remember, playing with 3 fouls.
They throw it to the wing. It's knocked out by Foss. And with 6:40 to go, the Knights will throw it in.
Well, if it happens to stay like this, Roxana is going to look at this game as one that certainly got away. But there's still a lot of time.
They still don't have a field goal in the second half, though. They had 4 free throws in the third quarter and trail 38-32 right now. Here's Batts. John Batts driving around Vandiver. Finger roll, good. Batts makes it an 8-point game. His first field goal of the night. Down to the corner, Hartnett with it. Hartnett driving. We have a foul away from the ball on number 11. That'll be Claridge with his third foul. 6:02 to go. We have a timeout on the floor. Roxana now trailing 40-32. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Rutter's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
When halftime came along here at Roxana High School, the Shells lost all the momentum that they had. They were up 28-19 at halftime, led Metro East by 9 points. But here in the second half, we have done a 360 or a 180 or whatever you'd like to call it. The Knights lead the Shells 40-32 now. It's an 8-point game the other way.
Yeah, the Shells have just gone cold from the outside, and Sheets hasn't been able to hit the short shots either. The offense is just gone.
Some turnovers mixed in there too. Here's Sheets back to Vandiver. Over to Hartnett, now to Foss for three. It's good! Foss in the right corner for three.
And his first points of the game, and maybe that'll be a little spark for Roxana.
Fourth quarter, we have 5:35 to go. Batts lost it as he might have had a layup on a pass inside. It just fell out of his hands. He had a step on Vandiver there. Here's Sheets.
Now the Shells need to make the most of this turnover and take it down, turn it into points. Don't waste this opportunity.
Make it a one-possession game again if they can. Foss looking inside, keeps it outside to Gentry, now to Vandiver over on the right. Back to the top, Foss will drive and kick it to Vandiver again. Now to Foss, three, nope, he missed this one from the right side. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. The Knights have it with a 40-35 lead over Roxana. Here's Jason Johnson with a little bounce to Crone inside, fouled by
Number 4.
Foss again. 44 with 4 fouls.
Now he'll have to really play more tentatively on defense, especially.
And number 20 will shoot free throws. That's Crone in the air and good. Well, remember, Dumont had 15 at halftime with those 5 threes, but now Claridge has 10, Johnson with 8, Crone 2 for 2 here.
And Metro East has been good from the free throw line.
42-35 now. We have a foul in the backcourt on Hackman with another hack. His second foul. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Foss will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Moment ago was an 8-point lead for Metro. It's 7 now. And Foss up and in to make it 42-36. 17 in the game for Sheets, but he had 14 at halftime. Good again, 2 for 2 for Foss. The lead is 5 again, 42-37. Here's Batts for Metro, guarded by Vandiver. 4:30 to go in the game. A bounce to the right wing, and Hackman has it, looking for Jason Johnson down low. Instead, they keep it at the three-point line. Batts will drive to the baseline. And we're going to go the other way. He's out of bounds. I thought he took an extra step.
I think he did both. His extra step landed on the baseline.
But he's out of bounds, so turnover, Knights. And the Shells try to get it in. They do to Hartnett. Long pass to Foss. Now to Sheets. Sheets inside. Back to Hartnett. Glass. Good. Hartnett for 2.
Sheets actually passed up an easier shot than Hartnett made. He had to bank that one in from about 10 feet.
42-39, 3-point game now. The Shells trying to make a move. On the side, it goes. Metro East ball. Gentry reaching from behind with a foul. 2 fouls on Trace Gentry now. And free throws coming for Crone, the junior. In the air, the free throw is good. Metro East in the first half went 2 for 4 from the line. They've missed 2 more here in the second half, but right now they're staying perfect. 2 for 2 for Crone there, and it's 44-39, back to a 5-point game. 3:40 to go in the game. It's the fourth quarter. Hartnett with a spin move in the lane. Fade away, good. Out near the free throw line. Hartnett has scored again. Timeout Roxana. 44-41 when we come back. Metro by 3. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And the losing streak is up to 6 in a row for Illinois. Maybe Saturday night will change that. Back at home for Illinois Saturday night. Right now, Metro with the ball and a 3-point lead out of the timeout. 3 minutes plus to go in the game. Out to Batts here. Batts inside, knocked away, but a foul. Hartnett got him on the arm with a 44-41 ball game. Hartnett with foul number 2. And Batts puts it up, and he puts it in. Batts now with 4 points, well below his average. In the air, good. 2 for 2 for Batts. 46-41, Metro. Here's Foss with it. Gives it to Vandiver over on the wing. Tried to split through a double team. Couldn't do it. Turnover. Batts missed the layup. He was fouled by Vandiver on the break. On a turnover by the Shells again.
Shells just can't afford to give up these free throws like this, and especially on fast breaks, transition game after turnovers. It's tough to battle back from behind that way.
Batts hits another free throw. In the air, Batts missed this one. 1 out of 2. It's 47-41. 6-point game. 2:44 to go. Down to Sheets. Out to Gleaner in the air, and he missed a 3. Rebound. Hartnett under there. Got blocked away. Hartnett again. Fouled, and he got it up on the rim, but it didn't go in. So Roxana with free throws on a Metro foul.
Number 3 on Johnson.
And Hartnett puts the free throw up and in. He's got 6 points. We mentioned Iowa at Illinois Saturday night. Iowa losing a heartbreaker at home tonight to Michigan State. 71-69, 2-point game. And Iowa 16-5 now. Michigan State 19-2. 19-2 for the Spartans. Metro East will turn it over this time. Roxana ball down by 4, 47-43. Here comes Foss. 2:14 to go. To Hartnett into the front court. Hartnett down underneath the sheets. He lost it. Would have had a layup try, maybe, but out of bounds.
Well, the Shells avoided a turnover earlier in that possession when Foss dribbled it off his leg and got it back, and then they had a wide open basket and missed that.
Inside, short shot, no. Sheets has the rebound. The other way, shot missed by Hartnett.
Another layup.
Down underneath. And back comes Metro East, and they would like a timeout. With 1:47 to go, we have a timeout in Roxana. It's the Knights 47, the Shells 43. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
A lot of turnovers for both teams. When they had those leads, they turned it over and gave the other teams a chance to get back in the game. And right now, it's Metro East with a lead, 47-43 over Roxana. Inside, Johnson good. He laid it off the glass from Batts.
10 points now from Johnson.
And we have a whistle and a foul as Roxana crossed the timeline, and Metro East with a foul in a 6-point game. 49-43, Foss at the line.
And not what the Knights needed either. They stopped the clock and put Roxana at the free throw line where they can move the scoreboard.
And they do as Foss hits the free throw. And the Shells in this quarter, 5 for 5 from the line. 49-44, 49-45. He made them both. Foss 2 for 2. 4-point game. Metro East with the ball. They break the press and lay it in. An easy one for Hackman.
Boy, that was just way too easy.
First 2 points for Hackman in the game. Inside Sheets. Missed it. Rebound. Sheets was over the back on the rebound. And 51-45, 6-point game, and the Knights are at the line with 1:21 to go. And it's going to be number 30, Johnson, at the free throw line. Jason Johnson. And the Shells in jeopardy of going 0-4 at home this year. Their 4th home game of the year tonight. In the air and good. Free throw, good. They lost to Carrollton, Litchfield, CM here at home in December.
And it gets tougher later in the week.
Yep, Carlinville at Roxana Friday night. This free throw, no good. 52-45, 7-point game. Here's Gentry with a 3, and it's good. Gentry with a tray. Shells needed that, 52-48. And now a whistle and a timeout is called for Metro East Lutheran here. With 1:04 to go, 64 seconds left. We'll take another break. Metro East 52, Roxana 48. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
42.4 to go.
Number 4 on Claridge. He really had no choice but to foul him. That was going to be an easy basket if he didn't.
Sheets 3 for 6 from the line. Needs to be better than that here. And he missed the first free throw. He's still at 17 in the game.
Well, he was hot in the first half, but he has come back down to earth in the second half.
Right at his average at 17 a game.
But nothing from the field, right, in the second half still?
Just free throws. And he misses 2 here. Ouch. In a 4-point game. Roxana has a steal, though. They give it to Gentry. He'll try a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, Foss. No good under there. And now a foul on Roxana with 29 seconds left. And the Shells had all kinds of chances. Free throws, then a 3, then a putback. And now it's free throws at the other end. How close to a 2-point game were we there?
Foul will be on Gentry, and now the Knights with a chance to get it to a 6-point game where the Shells are going to need a couple of threes, and there's not a whole lot of time left for that many possessions. They'll have to foul quickly if they can make the next basket, unless they use their last timeout.
Free throw for Claridge is good. He misses the second one. 5-point game. 53-48. Here come the Shells with 24 seconds left. Foss turns it over, and Sheets with a foul, and that may do it on another Roxana turnover.
And I was just about to say, because of that missed free throw, the Shells didn't have to have a 3 that time, with it being a 5-point game, but they end up with nothing on the turnover.
Crone free throw, no good, missed it. Now the Knights missing some free throws. They've missed 4 here late in the fourth quarter. Metro East 53, Roxana 48, 5-point game. Metro East trying to get to 10-10 on the season. And in and out, he missed them both. Shells need to hurry. 17 seconds left. Hartnett fires, no good. Rebound, Sheets. He missed a layup underneath. Back the other way, Metro will lay it up and in. And that's going to be the ball game. 55-48, Gentry's 3 is good, but that's the end of the ball game. 55-51, Metro East winning at Roxana tonight.